Hello everyone, my name is Ming Chen, student number Z5094430. This is my video reflection to the specialized in translation. Here is my outline. My video reflection will divide into the introduction, advertised post, which I want to have a job in relocalize. The third, my expertise and experience. Fourth, my development. Five, my future scope. So the introduction, I'm a Bachelor of Economics and Japanese in Dali University of Foreign Language, and now I'm studying for Master in Translation and Interpreting at University of New South Wales. I'm a native Mandarin speaker, but I also good at Japanese and English. I developed language and intercultural communication skills, and I want to focus on translation. I have a lot of experience across the wide variety of texts. Now I'm specializing in tourism and construction. First, my experience. I used to be a volunteer translation of the trip advisor. I helped translate the foreigner people's comments to the tourism products and or the hotel from English into Chinese. And I have a various part-time job experience, like work as a cashier, as a waiter, and sometimes I also sell something by myself. And I think those part-time job experience give me a high level communication skills, and I also have international skill because of my major economics, which made me have to learn a lot of things about the international market. And as a language student, I also need to talk with the other countries students very frequently. And here's the advertised post of the relocalized company. The following is a non-exhaustive list of responsibilities and areas of ownership of an intern. Draft documentation, project plan, and you need to support project technical or sales team, and conduct analysis and produce metric reports and dashboard to support business decisions and strategies, and deliver key activities to deadline related to the function or internship you are assigned to. And this is what the part attracted me the most. You need to connect with the internal external customers in support of project execution, which I think can help me to improve myself. And the last one, maintain status updates on project or team activities and communicate to all relevant stakeholders. And there are some specific requirements. First, education level. In pursuit of bachelor degree from a college or university in related field, which I am, or equivalent combination of education and experience. And about experience, demonstrated time management skills through the college work to date, proficiency in Microsoft Office, excellent multitasker, upbeat, positive can-do attitude, motivated self-starter, demonstrated enthusiasm for coursework to date, which I think I can do this job. And about my expertise, uh, I have a general translation across topics and texts, including the media, economics, constructions, and business reports. Recently, I focused on the medical and the legal and the literature translation. And I consist comments to quality assessment and reflection on the translation process. And here are some examples I did this semester. This one is the pacemaker translations from English to Japanese. This is a construction process report from English to Chinese. And the third one, this one is a technical report of a construction part, the hangar. And during my translation, I need to before my translation, I need to do some text analysis, and that's helped me to understand the text or the essay I translated more deeper, more deeply. The register contextual variables that influence how we make meanings. This method told you to analyze text into from three aspects: the field, tenor, and mode. The field is what the language is being used to talk about, and the tenor is the social role relationships played by interactants, and the mode means the role language is playing in an interaction. And here are some text types, which means the purpose of text. Can let me understand the text more about that. And there is the second method I use to analyze the text, the theme and rhyme. Sometimes I need a long sentence to translate, so this can let me to figure out what's the subject, verb, and object. The theme, rhyme. Theme is the semantic point of the departure of a clause about which some information is. A rhyme is the destination where the presentation moves after the departure point. For example, Tom likes traveling. Tom is the theme. Likes traveling is the rhyme. Our friends have invited us. Over is the theme. And friends have invited us is the rhyme. The process when I translating is the first context. You need to analyze who's the client or the audience, what's this test purpose, and where it's come from, something like that. The second, do my text analysis, and then after I translated these things, I need to revise that, check it again, and then I need to build some term base or to memorize some glossaries in the specialized glossaries in this context. And strategies is I use some unique context of the English-Japanese translation. First, variance, and then importance of audience. Only if you realize those things, you can translate English to Japanese very well. And some value add, I think, is about you need to focus on the efficiency using translation technologies. Because now sometimes those easy jobs you can um, like the computer to finish those easy jobs for you, and need to you can have time to do the jobs have more details, and you need to develop a linguistic resource. The shortage of mine is my translation is not native enough, so that I don't. The tutor told me that um, although the native people can understand my translation, but it's not fit or suitable for their habitats. And I think I lack of a specialized background. For example, the text one about the facial cream. As a boy, as a man, I never used those things before. So even in my native language, I don't understand what they are talking about, which I need to improve. And my translation sometimes seems too lengthy. So now the modern English seems to be easier and shorter, and sometimes I prefer to use some subordinary clause or the compound sentence. So that's may confuse the audience. And here are some examples, the easy examples of my job. Like when I translate from the English to Japanese, the English is the SOV structure, subject, verb, object. But Japanese is a SOV structure. Like Michael often speaks Japanese with Kate. In Japanese, Michael は Kate と日本語をよく話す。Michael, Kate, Japanese speak, which is a different, totally different structures. And that's my translation job. And about some reviewed, I think after this semester's learning, I want to improve my writing English level, which confuse me the most because I just like I said, my translation is not native, and it's not easy for the audience. And I want also know more about how specialized translator works. Uh, I can't solve the problem very well as a professional translator, but I think I can learn that from my tutor, which I think she did a very good job. And the third, I want to be more localized. Sometimes although in Australia is an English speaking country, but the word choice in Australia is a bit different with the UK and the USA. So I must need more about Australian native word or habitat. The future scope from the study aspect, I want to avoid the basic grammar mistakes, which I always make mistake about the intensive or the plural. Second one, I want to build my specialized term base, which I think this may help me to be more professional as a translator, and makes my job easier and more efficient. The third one, I want to focus on the construction and the medical translations because I think I interested in these two areas, and it's easier for me to translate those things because I already have some experience on those areas. About from the career aspect, I want to have a localization job, like help the game localization or the software localization, which I think I want to do that. And as a business bachelor, economics bachelor, I think I can do better in business related works. Please contact me if you see this profile. Thank you.